Been over the line along with Joe Whitney. Stephen Whitney, Joe's brother, wearing number 10. Nice move by Joe to the net. Couldn't get a clean shot off. Going the other way is Zach Solo here in a 2-on-1 for Murphy. Tapped across, got it back, and he scores! Zach Solo in his 3-ice debut! Oh, the tap in, 1-0, Team Murphy.
Well, he certainly wasn't solo on that 2-on-1. The give and the go with Hargrove, and what a beautiful feed back. And Solo opens up the scoring. So much for those early jitters. He's on the board.
Florida native, won a championship with the Everblades, the ECHL, a couple of years ago. He is so excited to be playing in 3A. He's been watching it since last summer, and he got the call. He was ecstatic.
So you're saying Solo won the cup. Solo Cup.
Well, he's got a goal now. He has the 1-0 goal for Team Murphy. Here's Seamus Donahue with a chance. Went right through the Gatham.
Tell me he meant to do that. Did he call his shot there? Donahue looked like he mishandled the puck and it just happened to go in. Let's take a look. I don't know, Mearsey. You never know in 3-ice. And you'll take it. We're tied at 1.
First goal of the season for Seamus Donahue. And a 1-1 score. If you're new to 3-ice, we play 2 8-minute halves. Pretty much running time. Handful of exceptions to stop time. Hank Crone getting stood up by Mullen. Crone, top scorer for Team Murphy. 6 goals. And a lead pass out of Cam Brown, joined by Mullen. Tried the saucer pass, and Mullen bats that one in the air. He scores out of the air. Patrick Mullen making it 2-1.
Oh, that was something special right there. Mullen with a good play defensively in his own end against Crone, and he finished it off. Baseball style.
So this is a traditional penalty shot because there's no time left. Cam Brown trying to increase the lead, dances in, he scores! Brown! A beauty, tucks it in. And it goes from a 2-1 lead at halftime to a 3-1 lead for Team Mullen.
It's a big goal right there for Team Mullen. Came off the angle, sped up.
6-3 on the scoring chances. Here's a chance for the Wizard on the backhand. Shut down by McAdam. To the middle, Patrick Mullen is in. He scores! 5-hole! Patrick Mullen with his second of the game.
What a play by Whitney. Just a little area pass, a little soft dish into the hash mark area. Look at this, a thing of beauty. And Mullen opens up the wickets. Look at that move. And the more I see of Mullen out there on the ice, I can't believe that he didn't play in the NHL somewhere along
here. Clock continues to tick. Brown for Donahue. Donahue coughed it up. Hargrove wants a breakaway. He's got a step. Colton Hargrove down the middle. He is in. Oh, what a move! What a play! Colton Hargrove. Team Murphy making it a 2-goal game.
4 years in the American Hockey League. Most recently played in the Austrian League. What a beautiful move. Talk about patience, and one more move at the finals.
Huge help here in this tour stop. All right, Hank Crone on the penalty shot. Trying to make it 4-3. He's in. Fires wide. Live puck with that jailbreak style. Crone has to race back. Threw it out to center ice. Paul Carey on the reload. Chipped it forward. But racing in is Hank Crone. Between the legs on the dropper and a chance on the back. Oh, what a stop. Parker Milder. Acrobatic save on Solo. Play continues. It'll be lifted back to the blue line. And Matt Register jumps on it for Team Murphy.
What a save by Milner. Got a chicken leg on that. At the last second, here comes Brown. This might be over.
Brown, look at the pressure. And he's still able to finish. Valiant effort by Colton Hargrove. But Brown buries it. And all of a sudden now 7 goals, Bob, for Cam Brown. He's eyeing the scoring championship. There's another thing for Team Mullen to play for, and him specifically.
Well, he had a whole section. Take a look at the save first at one end by Milner. Beautiful off the backhand. Crew, of course.
Service was outstanding.
The key line by was pretty good at the end.
Wait till you see who's serving us, too. I mean, it was a great night. Crone over Doherty, a blast. Hello, Tim Doherty in his season debut.
Out of Portsmouth, 28-year-old former Maine Mariner. And it's 5-3, but not enough as time ends here in game 1.
It's a 5-3 final score. Team Mullen, they will celebrate with goaltender Parker Milner. So Mullen, they'll be playing for the prize money in our tour stop final round here in Clarksville against either Team Fuhr or Team Patrick. Joey Mullen, who won so many of these last summer, coaches adult hockey in Colorado. Shout out to the Mallards, ages 18 to 70, he told me.
They're all tuning in, are they?
Yeah, they're all tuned in to watch Landon. Here's Alex Kyle blasting. Oh my goodness. A blistering shot from Alex Kyle. Look at the smiles on the bench. Everybody in awe.
Craig Patrick can't believe it. Kyle in his second year. He scored 14 last year. He got better every week. A guy that loves to possess the puck. And he's got good
to his right. Tipped away from Green. Toit out of the crease. Now some trouble. Green with the steal. Toit scrambling back. Gordy Green. Made in Toledo of the ECHL. Green with Pelton-Byce and Kyle toward the net. Makes the move. Can he finish? Now it's in. It's in. Kyle's got two. And it's 2-0 Patrick.
How did that get in? Stick-to-itiveness there for Kyle. Take a look across the front of the crease, behind the goal line, and a little bit of a chip over the toe. And he's stuck with that.
Glass. Approaching the final minute of the first half. Owen Hedrick. Hedrick, puck on edge, settles it down, got a chance. Cutting to the net, pass over. Peary buries it. Brandon Peary. Give him 8. And it is all Team Patrick here, 3-0.
Well, 8-1 the last time the two teams met in Pittsburgh, and 3-0 here. And I would say that Peary and
played with Montreal and Buffalo. Brandon Peary lost the handle, gets it right back. Tight quarters, tipped it wide of Jake Toit. Partial change for Team Patrick. By Pelton-Byce on the ice. Poke check by Toit. Jammed it away from Brandon Peary. Opening minute, second half. Team Fuhr in the white on the rusher. 2-on-1. It's going to be flipped across on the backhand score. Jumbo Jack. Finally getting one past Cowley, making it 3-1.
Now the last couple of years for the Allen Americans, 155 points in 127 games, and a good finish there. I know this Cowley is frustrating and intimidating.
Landon Smith just couldn't settle that puck down. They lose possession, and sneaking up ice, Peary with the net empty, sizes it up and buries it. Another one for Brandon Peary, give him 9 as he pursues the league scoring title.
Timeout, Team Fuhr. Timeout. Stop the clock, boys. We got a timeout. They're going to put some seconds back in on this clock. And they stop it at 1:20 in a 4.
Bucket list. Giavo gets it on goal. Cowley to save. Follow up by Fossier. Another one. Oh, Evan Cowley, a brick wall. Gordy Green with the net empty. Kyle looking for 3. Yes, he's got it. It's a hat trick for Alex Kyle. 5-1 score. Time is going to wind down.
8-1 and 5-1. Those are two pretty convincing wins for Team Patrick over Team Fuhr. And Team Patrick, they look like the dominant team to me. They have the man with the golden helmet, and they have a lot more than that. Evan Cowley.
Backhand side of his stick is going to shuffle it across for Colton Hargrove. We know Team Murphy is in the playoffs. They suffered their first loss of the summer in the first semifinal. There's the shot from Mark Auck. From way downtown, Mark Auck opens the scoring.
4-year career at Michigan Tech, and long-range shot. I think he startled the netminder a little bit. Toit didn't see it as well as he wanted to, and it went right through the 5-hole.
Team Murphy with the 1-0 lead. Now shifting gears, Fossier. Oh, what a play! How about that drive to the net from Mitch Fossier? They punch right back. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he just forced his way to the net, coming off the off wing. Good speed, turned the corner, and puck came right off the pads of McAdam. Right, going into that final in Philadelphia.
Tim Doherty and Zach Solo debuts for Team Murphy here in Clarksville. Toit making the save. Puck on his stick. Wants to fling it to center. That's going to be picked off by Hank Crone. Crone on a 2-on-1. Delays. Fires. Barn down.
Well, Toit made the play, right? It didn't work. It was intercepted up at the blue line. Toit tried to make the clear, and Crone made him pay. He's the wrong guy on a 2-on-1. He doesn't need much room. You put that right where you put the peanut butter.
Team Murphy, Tim Doherty, Matt Register, snaps it off the pad of Toit.
Good.
Now it opens up. Combs all day. Here he is. Jumbo Jack with the fake, trying to go by.
What a save!
Behind his back.
Can I clap for that? I'm clapping with the crowd.
Are you kidding me?
That was awesome. Can we give him some for that?
Out of the matrix. Eamon McAdam, they show the replay. This crowd can't believe what they just saw from up here.
Yep.
John Schiavo, that knifed away. Now a foot race. Schiavo against Register. Register wins that race to the net. He buries it. Cha-ching!
He's got bigger feet. Look at the size of him. You said it was a foot race. And Register, look at, he used his feet and his body to get position on Schiavo. Schiavo could not get through him. There's no way he was getting through his backside. It looked like Yammer Yager going in there. And a great finish to boot.
And that's it for the first half. Matt Register the goal. The highlight, though, of the first half was this. Top two candidates for save of the year. McAdam watches his teammates get possession. Mark Ock accepts it now. He's over the blue line. Ock, head fake, shaken big, tapped over, scores! Zach Solo!
Another point for Solo on the feed from Ock. Ock looked like he had stick handled himself into a corner there, didn't he? Looked like he had ran out of room. He kind of did. But in the last second found Solo. Solo one time did underneath the netminder.
Flying Solo. Not really.
No.
Zach Solo out of Florida, 3-ace debut. Here's a quick up for Hank Crone. Crone trying to make it 5-1. Oh, he scored right over the shoulder of Jake Toit. That is just sick.
Well, they know what they have in Crone, this team Murphy, and that's the guy that has got that instinct right away to cheat and get up ice when he can. You got to look for him all the time, and he's got. I'll be ready whenever it is. I'm ready to go.
Can't wait. Crone looking for three. Hank Crone. Oh my
no,
goodness.
That's not fair.
Too smooth. Too smooth. Hat trick. Hank Crone. Give him 9.
Well, he's got move after move. Just get the puck to him up ice. Showed backhand, turned it to the forehand. And that was easy pickings.
10. Register. Flips it down low, unable to stick onto Hardrow. Now jailbreak for Team Fuhr. Tap forward. This is Bossier. Fires and scores.
Wow.
Mitch Bossier with the snipe.
Quick flick of the wrist right there. In flight by Bossier before the goaltender can get set. That was a great shot by Bossier.
So it's 6-2 score. Crone back on the ice. Open on that far side with the one-timer. Oh, he got robbed by Toit.
Toit did it again.
There was a chance of the 4-goal game. Now the counterattack from Team Fuhr. Landon Smith gonna slow it down. Dragging pass over Bossier. He's got a hat trick.
Hold it here, hold it here. Furzy, 6-3 with 3 left on the clock. And a big save again by Toit on Crone. He's made a couple of 10 bellers against Crone. And good finishes at the other end by Bossier, 1 and 2.
Register from his own goal line. Drives it up ice. There's Tim Doherty. He will sail it in. Tim Doherty in his 3-ice season debut. Played with Mitch Bossier, both in college and in the ECHL this year in Maine. Bossier looking for a 4-goal game. So now 7-3 score. Net is still empty. Down low for Crone. Crone with the goal line. It goes right through the vacated net.
I don't know. I'm not that good in math, but that angle, I don't know if there was any chance of that going in. But if anyone could do it, Crone could.
Now I have a pretty good feeling he's going to bury this one. He's got a 4-goal game, and 10. Hank Crone, now the top scorer in 3 ice.
Well, Fuhr will leave the netminder on the bench. Leave it up to his 4 skaters. Crone might find another one.
That's right.
He might find another.
3 ice record. Here he is, looking for 5. Oh, yes, he got it. Hank Crone again. A 5-goal game.
He's going to have to pay off Furzy for keeping the netminder out of the cage. Yeah, that man is what Scotty Bone would call, he's a point guy. He's a point guy. He can put up numbers, and yeah, there's no question about that. He can put up numbers. And Team Murphy are filling the empty cage here right now.
They get up to 10 to 3 score, half of them from Hank Crone. Season high, 10 goals for any team. Schiavo gonna wrap up his summer with a goal. It'll make it 10-4. Time will wind down, so Team Murphy, well, they'll be feeling good. Got to be feeling pretty satisfied and full while we're continuing with the food theme. Pretty good going into the Patrick Cup playoffs 10 days from now. Eamon McAdam, they finished their regular season with a victory, 10-4 final score.
Well, he's going to have, Murphy always used to use the term confidence. Confidence, Bobby. You got to have the confidence. Well, his team has definitely got that kind of confidence here right now, as you mentioned, going into that finale in Philadelphia. And the handshakes.
The top seed is on the line, and Patrick's able to win it. Also the scoring championship, which at the moment belongs to Hank Crone. Brandon Peary has 9 goals, wearing the golden helmet. How about that for a start? And Owen Hendrick, 1-0 Patrick.
Well, it was a great piece you had on him and his marriage, OHL champ in 2017 with the Erie Otters, and a great finish there to get Team Patrick on the board.
And Jake Newton, the other finalists. Again, the voting done by you, the fan. It will end at midnight Eastern time tonight, so go to 3ice.com. Here's a 2-on-1 on the rush for Team Mullen, trying to get on the board. It's worked across for Joe Whitney, the Wizard. Oh, my. 1-1, Joe Whitney.
Well, I love the pass. You know, Kyle tried to surprise at the blue line. It was a quick little pass here. Look at Kyle, moves over, quick little area pass to Whitney, and a great release over the glove. And he's a tough netminder to beat in Evan Cowley.
Multiple national championships. Paul Carey being one of them. Maneuvers his way over the line, delays. Now it's the Seamus Donahue back for Carey, a little too hot to handle. Team Patrick shifting to offense. Alex Kyle glides in over the line. Kyle through his leg. Can he finish? No. Crashes into the corner, bit slow to get up. Now the attack from Team Mullen, and it's Cam Brown with some running room. Fires and scores, Cam Brown!
Boy, that's a great shot with a man going to the far post. The left shooter in Cam Brown is able to open up the blade as he releases it. Fools the netminder Cowley, who thought he was going glove hand. A beautiful finish there by Brown.
Patrick Cup champion last year, 6 in the middle for Steve Whitney. Couldn't flag it down. Now it's a breakaway for Brandon Peary, looking for 10. He's in, and it's sucked down by Milner. Milner the save. Flicks it forward for Joe Whitney.
Somewhere Crone is clapping in the background.
Whitney a drive. Answered by Cowley. Joe Whitney for his brother Steve. Steve Whitney, number 10. Tight spin, but lost control to Green. There's Peary, another breakaway. This time, can he beat Milner? Backhand, yes he does, yes he does. And it's 10 goals. He wouldn't be denied. Brandon Peary on the board.
He didn't have a lot of gas left in the tank, but he had a ton of patience when they got this puck up to him. You can see he's going to take the puck to the backhand and hesitate, bring it wide around.
That change, Hedrick hops over the boards. Alex Kyle with the puck, gonna dangle. Kyle, nice move, and unable to finish. Puck is loose. Owen Hedrick scoops it up right in front.
Oh,
Tip
what
by
a
Brown. He scores. That is just sick.
Green.
The Mets scored. Green, what a tip.
Took the pace of the pass. He wasn't going to dust it off. He just redirected it. Hedrick Down to the front of the cage in green with the redirect 5-hole. You can see Milner had his stick out looking for something.
Checked by Mullen. 10 seconds to go. Regular season finale. Team Patrick. And it's Peary. Oh, he couldn't catch up to it. Going for the scoring title. And icing is called. And a penalty shot. Oh, Brandon Peary. He had a chance to win the scoring title outright. And here we go. Paul Carey trying to tie it up for Team Mullen. And the second, it went in! It went in! Carey! The buzzer beater on the penalty shot. Cowley got a piece, but not enough. And he ties the game up. Carey makes it 3-3.
Look at the excitement for Team Mullen. They're not moving on to the final, but you could see the excitement. And this puck had some great English on it. Off Cowley and trickles in over that line.
Oh, the New York Rangers. Let's take you back. Last week in Boston, a 9-round shootout. Parker Milner stopped all 9. Cam Brown got the lone goal to beat Jeremy Brodeur, but this was quite a show. 9-round shootout, longest in 3-ice history. 1-round shootout usually. And the shot from Joe Whitney, top shelf. How about that shot to start it off? Joe Whitney, and now to keep it going. Team Patrick looking for the top seed of the Patrick Cup playoffs. Got to score. Peary delays, waits, back it up. Oh! He scores! Brandon Peary making it look too easy.
Well, there's not a shot clock.
That's good for the scoring championship. 11 goals for Brandon Peary. Next shooter is Paul Carey, who tied it up in dramatic fashion with the fake, and it's off of Cowley. No!
He had something. He had something.
If he scores, Team Patrick wins the game. 1-on-1 against Parker Milner, coming in on the angle. Kyle, he's gonna dangle on the forehand. He couldn't bury it. As he stumbled down to the ice, Milner stays with it. We will play on.
These guys are so patient.
Got some incredible hands. Skates in, down the middle against Cowley. Fires Cowley to save.
Cowley way out on top of the crease. Challenge.
Weekly title. They won it all in Pittsburgh. Do they have victory here in Clarksville? Brian Flynn, backhander, no.
Here we go again. He's goal. This man.
Cam Brown got the lone goal. First shooter, round number 4. Brown in on goal, and he scores. Top shelf, Cam Brown. He's money.
Bar down. Brown. Quick feet, quick hands.
Year-old Ty Pelton-Byce has to score. Our Team Mullen gets the victory in Clarksville. Pelton-Byce, he does! Ty Pelton-Byce tickles the twine.
There was no room there. There was no room there. Parker Milner can't believe that puck got between his body and his glove hand. And that had to be a precise shot for Byce.
Round number 5, Steve Whitney skates in. He scores.
Oh, they're loving the glove hand here right now against the big netminder, Evan Cowley.
Situation for Team Patrick. Gordy Green, 1-on-1 against Parker Milner. Dusts it off to the forehand. It's shut down by Milner. This one's over. The prize money goes to Team Mullen. They finished their summer with victory. Team Mullen wins it all in Clarksville.
What a comeback. On an icing, they score with 2 seconds left on the clock as the puck dribbles in, and then they win it in the shootout.